treat myself. It's like if you're not loving yourself, how do you expect for somebody to love you? Okay. Hey y'all, it's Casey back on another ride, and today we are going to do girl talk. Love a good talk session. Obviously it's for boys and girls. If you want to listen as a boy, you can. You can listen. If you want to watch, you can watch. But we're going to be talking about quite a few topics today. Not a whole lot. Maybe like two. It's really two, but yeah, I'm going to do my makeup. Probably not gonna do nothing extravagant, so I'll probably take my time a little bit. I don't do eyeshadow like that, so it's gonna be really simple, really easy. I am a little soft spoken today. My tonsils are swollen, so it hurts to talk.
Like
I think I made my curry chicken too spicy, and it yeah, we're not gonna talk about it too much, but that's what I feel like happens. It was really good. I did a bomb job. It was scraping the plate, but I feel like I did too much. So let's get right to it. First topic is gonna be relationship advice. Um, it's a lot that goes into relationships. I'll probably keep it short when it comes to this topic. Um, I have things written down next to me about what I want to talk about. So the first topic is going to be um number one for relationship advice. Um, After you get into a relationship, which a lot of people they don't do this. After you get into a relationship, you are supposed to continue to date the person that you got into a relationship with. Everything that you did when you got into a relationship with that person, you're supposed to continue doing. A lot of people don't do that, which a lot of relationships fail because of that. Of course, there's also other issues that go into that, but I feel like people think, oh, it's too expensive to keep on going on dates. I mean, dates can get pretty expensive. I can't lie, they do get expensive. But you don't have to always go on an expensive date. I'll tell you that much. Doesn't oh you don't always have to leave the house. And you don't always have to spend money. I mean, some things, of course, you don't have to spend a little money, obviously, but you don't have to spend money to continue dating your person. I know plenty of flower shops. I know plenty of things that you can do just in the house. Flowers don't cost that much. Even a single rose. Like me personally, I like flowers. So I wouldn't care if you got me, if money was tight, I don't care if you got me a single rose. Or shoot, make some paper roses. Like date the person that you got into a relationship with. Y'all started dating for a reason, so why stop doing the things that got you to a relationship in the first place? That doesn't make sense to me. um if y'all would like some date ideas, I have a whole list, A to Z, of plenty of stuff to do in the house, plenty of stuff to do outside, out the country, all of it. Like, but it's I promise you, it's not hard. As long as you actually like that person, you want to go further with them, put in that effort. Simple as that. um Next topic is, oh yeah, people get to add on to that topic I was just talking about, people get too comfortable. They get way too comfortable in the relationship. Of course, you're supposed to be comfortable, but to the point where you stop doing things And even if you do stop doing things, do different things. You know what your partner likes by this point. So try something different, try something new. You feel me? Next conversation I have about relationship advice is learn your partner's love language. People have different love languages. There's like five or six, one of those two. I did some research about it like a year or two ago, so I'm not too, you know, well on it, but there are about six love languages, and it's probably a little bit more than that, but I'm not too sure. But people have different love languages. Not everybody wants to get loved how you love. Like, not everybody is gonna love the same as you. And that doesn't mean like in a bad way. That just means like, say if my love language is quality time. I love spending time with people. I love it. Yeah, I love it. It really depends. I'm kind of all over the place at times, but I love quality time. I used to not be a big physical touch person. And if I really did like you, I would probably let you, hug me, touch me, sit close to me. Like, that's how you know I really liked you. But, like, for example, if this was me back then and your love language was physical touch and my language was quality time, we could mix that in and watch a movie and cuddle. Or we could hold hands and be outside at the park. Quality time, physical touch, like. What the cameras. But yeah, love languages. I feel like you should learn your partner's love language because it's not fair. I feel like it's not fair to them that you only love them in your love language. You know how they like to be treated. Why not treat somebody how they want to be treated? On top of how you treat people. So I think it's very important to learn each other's love languages so that you could properly love that person. Yeah, that's the topic too. A little controversial, but it's teaching people how to love you. Why are you? Actually, there's a difference between teaching somebody how to love and teaching somebody how to love you. You can show somebody how to be compassionate, or like if they talk a certain way, you can be like, hey, I don't like how you're talking to me. I would prefer to be talked to in a more calm voice, or talk to me when you're not upset. Things like that. Like, teach me how to be compassionate. Stuff like that. Sometimes people take that for granted, which is why you shouldn't teach everybody how to love you. Why you shouldn't teach everybody how to love you. Or teach everybody how to love. You shouldn't teach anybody how to love, period. That's something that they need to learn how to do. My bad. I can't see. But yeah, don't teach somebody how to love. Because that's just gonna make it harder on you. And that's not your responsibility. They should heal before they come to you. Especially if they know that they don't know how to love. That's just simply not your fault. And I would hate to see you get your heart broken or you get your energy taken by somebody who really doesn't care all that much, or you have to push and beg to show you love in a certain way. Not gonna lie, I usually don't do all of this stuff, but my eyebrows have been bothering me. I can't lie, they have been bothering me, so glad I cut them. I usually go to the nail salon and get me a little eyebrow wax. I'd be like, make this one look like this one, and she like, I got you, boo. $11. Anyways, next topic is communication. A lot of y'all don't communicate. There's a point in communication, I promise. It's just, who are you communicating with? So I understand that people are like, oh, I've communicated and it doesn't work. That's because they don't care. Look, come in closer. They don't care. Okay. So now that we understand that, you can communicate with everybody, especially if they're not showing signs of willingness. I feel like you can communicate with a person all you like, but if there's no comprehension and if there's no willingness to change, then it's no point. What are y'all communicating for? Waiting for answers. Because I'm right. No point in communicating with someone who doesn't show willingness and hope of change. Because you can, like I said, you can communicate all you want, and it's literally up to them. Don't try to force them. Don't try to beg them. No matter how much you love that person, you have to look from the outside in. Look at how they treat you. Look at how they talk to you. If you already had a conversation about how they talk to you and they haven't changed that, or if they're not trying to change that, it's time to pack your bags, babe. It's time to pack your bags and get up out of there, because there's somebody who can already, you don't have to do any of that with. So today it's been so long. I have not started the makeup. I've literally done my eyebrows and that's it. What I'm gonna do is put this on. I got this from the Beauty Supply. Actually, no, that's a lie. I got this off Shein. But they do have these at the Beauty Supply. They're so cute. Go ahead and put this on. I would have put that on a different way if I didn't have this ponytail that literally touches my bottom. But that's not the case. So what I'm about to use is setting spray. I don't need primer today because I did great skincare beforehand. So you don't always need primer. You don't always have to have primer. You can, as long as your base is good, like you do your skincare routine and you moisturize your skin enough, you don't always need primer. You can use primer and have a good skincare routine, but it's not a need. It's not a must. You don't have to have it. So the next thing for relationship advice, I feel, is both of y'all put in effort. Not just one of y'all. Don't try to blame the other person, because that's where things get sticky and that's when things go left. Acknowledge each other's change. If there is change, acknowledge each other's change. And if there's something more that they can do, say it. Don't sit there and like have them think, oh, I'm doing this and this and this, and now all of a sudden there's a new problem at hand. Tell your person what's wrong. Tell them. Oh my gosh. We're gonna let that dry. Get back to topic. But yeah, both of y'all need to have willingness to change and willingness to work on it together. Because if not, of course there's other things that can put your relationship to do, but that's one of the things that will do it for you. Literally. And I think the last advice, it's really more like I guess it's advice, but know that your relationship will go through changes. It will go through changes. I wouldn't say you'll get bored, but sometimes there's times where you need to switch up your schedule with your person. You need to switch up. Simple as that. You switch up your regular routine with your person. Y'all need to go try something different, try new food spots, try new restaurant, food spot, restaurant, you need to go on a date, and go skydiving for the first time. It's a lot, I know. But go skydiving. I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't. But go skydiving. Go jump off a waterfall. Go jump in a cave of ice cold water in the Dominican Republic. Um, yeah, just try something new. There will be points in your relationship where like this doesn't feel the same as it did when we first started dating. But it's not like a resentment thing, and it's not like, oh, I don't know why I dated you. It's more like we're both changing, and that's when you put in more effort. We put in more effort to figure out what you guys want to do again. Like, don't give up on your relationship just because of that. Unless it's like really, really bad, and you're like, we have nothing in common. Like, I don't know who you are, and we've tried it. Try first, and then be like, okay, I'm done. I'm over it. Because a lot of people be feeling the type of way when you don't put no change or no effort in. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up for the relationship part of it, so we can get into some healing and self-care talk. Y'all, my tonsil hurts. It's bad. It's not bad because I took some Motrin, but it hurts, and I feel like my throat is dry. I should have got me some water, but it's whatever. Okay, so healing and self-care, that's the next topic. I'm talking about, dang, I'm going to do these quick, and I have not done a single thing of makeup. I know this seems like a lot, but I promise you, it's not. It's thin. I love me some e.l.f. Love me some e.l.f. Yeah, I know it seems like a lot, but I promise it's not. Hey! Come on, y'all. I do be goofy. I try not to get it on my nose or under my eyes because this is foundation. And why would you put this under your eyes? Because it's not made for that. This is how you end up creasing. Don't put it under the eye. Do not put that foundation under that. Don't do it. You can if you know how to work it correctly, but ultimately do not do it. The reason I'm not talking right now is because if y'all breeze right through these conversations and not do a thing on my face, I will not say a word, and we will be rushing at the end of the video. But yeah, I mean, my makeup routine don't take that long, so I'll make sure everything's in place. I don't care too much on hiding every single spot, because it's gonna pop out if it pop out. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what to say about that one. But yeah, this is the base. Yeah. Oh, anyways, we're not gonna talk about that matchup. Okay. Ooh, it's fine. It's fine. So, like I said, let's get into some self healing. Okay, let's get into that self healing. My advice for boys and girls on this topic is, if you are healing, let me get my hands out for this. If you're healing, leave those men and women alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave the men alone. Leave the women alone. Boy, girl, leave these people alone. Focus on yourself. Prioritize yourself. Because it's like, you want to get better, but the reason you aren't better is because you weren't focused on yourself. You wasn't focused. You wasn't doing what you were supposed to do because you were female or male centered. In the long run, what are those? Please tell me what them men and them women are going to do for you. Let me know now. What that man and what that woman is going to do for you. And you don't even have yourself together. And you know why you don't have yourself together? because you haven't been focusing on yourself enough to get yourself together. Do not date. Do not focus on men or women. Focus on yourself. You got things to do. You got a career you want to do. Focus. Focus up. You don't need to go on no dates. And, oh, you can still date and focus on yourself. Why? Because where are you going on dates? Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go somewhere? Because you know, and I know, once you get into that relationship, them issues is gonna start. Okay, you're going to be insecure. You're going to be self-conscious. You're gonna be self-aware. You're gonna be traumatized up. Know why? Because you didn't give yourself time to heal. Because you were too busy. Oh my God, you were too busy focusing on the next man, the next woman. Get it together. I promise, once you finish healing, there will be that perfect person for you. That perfect man, that perfect, well, not perfect, but that man, that woman that is willing to do whatever your exes couldn't or whatever you're looking for. Promise. I promise there's one. I promise. There are 8 billion people in this world. You got options, you got choices. Promise. You don't have to keep doing this to yourself. You don't. You really don't. Because like I said, you're going to get into a relationship and what's going to happen? Oh, I don't trust him because my last boyfriend cheated on me. This is a completely different person. This is a completely different man. So what you're going to do is start self-sabotaging. And then what you're going to do is lose that person because you started bringing your trauma from the past back into your new little fling. And what you need to do is focus on yourself and heal instead of focusing on these people. Men and women will be around until literally the world stops spinning. You have time. You don't need to find your husband. You don't need to find your wife this soon. Right. Great. Glad we're understanding the topic at hand. Love that. I'm sorry I keep smacking. I don't like smacking at all, but I keep doing it. Next topic of the healing and self-care is do not be a hangout girl. I know you want company and I know you want somebody to be there with you, but you don't need to hang out at their house because you know what's gonna happen. You can get yourself in. And then you're gonna be sitting there with a little soul tie. Oh, why doesn't he like me? Because baby, you gave it up on the first night. And I'm not bashing. I promise I'm not bashing people who do it on the first night. But it's like, if you know that you get attached to people hella quick, why would you do that to yourself? If you want to go have fun, do it on the first night. If the vibes are right, do what you do. No bash, of course, no bash. But like, if you know you're not healed and you want company, don't go to that man or woman's house because 9 times out of 10, y'all finna do something nasty, and then you're gonna be sad because he got what he wanted. You didn't make him fight for it, and now he's leaving you alone. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Silence. Y'all are quiet. Because I'm what? Okay. All right. And that leads me to the next topic, which is heal. Please heal. Do not bring your past relationship into your new relationship. Please heal because baby, them triggers going. He don't know what he's. Well, I can't say he doesn't know what he's doing. She doesn't know what she's doing because there are people who know what they're doing. But why would you do that to yourself? Go heal. Take yourself out on dates. Oh, I feel like this and I feel like that. Go somewhere. You wanna go on a date? Go take yourself. I promise you don't need a man or a woman to take yourself on a date. Plus that gains you confidence in yourself. So like, okay, I'm gonna go on this date by myself. So I can treat myself. It's like if you're not loving yourself, how do you expect for somebody to love you? Okay. You might have did something, huh? But yeah, why are you expecting this man or this woman to treat you a certain way and you can't even treat yourself? You don't know how to treat yourself. You're expecting for somebody to play Captain Save a Hoe. Oh, okay. Cut it out. Take yourself on some solo dates. That's my advice. I'm about to start solo dating too. Baby. Not finna wait for no man to take me out on a date. I'm not. No shade to the dudes. Promise. But like, I'm not waiting on y'all to take me out. Ooh. Spray a little something there. Then we can get into it. I just gotta remember which brush is this one. I'm gonna put more after, because I know how I like my little bronze to be. Y'all gonna see the process. It'll look good in a second. Give me like 2 seconds. They got me a little smaller contour brush, but the big fluffy one works if you know how to use it correctly. Since this is so small, and I do like my contour a little faded out, I'm not tripping, because in a second we're about to fix it with this concealer we didn't left on our face, right? Right. Trust the process, promise. Promise you look good. But yeah, I know I look yellow. Promise it looks good in person. It's just okay. So what I'm gonna do is take this little brush, right? You see it? This little brush. Yeah, I'm gonna take that little brush and I'm gonna tap. Then I'm gonna do after that, take a little bit more of that brown color that's a little darker than my skin. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all are gonna see it. Okay, next topic. Get yourself together. Please get yourself together before you try to pursue that man or that woman. Especially if he or she are in a higher position than you. Or even if they are in a higher position than you. At least show some effort that you want to get up on your game. You want to get on your Zoom. You want to, you know what I'm feeling? Don't come at someone who wants to be successful with lazy habits. Please don't do that. Get your house together first before you do all that. Please. That is not fair to the other person at all. And then it just makes you look bad. It does. It makes you look bad, because why are you sitting here wasting my time and you don't even have your stuff together? And not gonna lie, I'm gonna look crazy for a few seconds because I got creases under my eyes, and baby, once they get to creasing, they crease. So what I do is, I didn't do this on the other eye, but what I'm gonna do is blend out this concealer right here. And I know this is a brush, so it spreads pretty well. Just pat that foundation in that same spot. That concealer in that same spot. I promise you it won't look bad if you do all the necessary steps for it. I promise. I usually go around my eye like so to kind of define that contour a little bit. That bronzer a little bit. Because like I said, I don't use contour. I don't feel like I need it. It look good so far? We looking good so far? If you have leftovers, you can put it on your forehead. You can put it on your chin. Yeah, next topic. Because once I get the makeup in it don't stop. Okay? So, next topic is prioritize yourself. I know I said this before. A little earlier. Prioritize yourself. Please prioritize yourself. Literally, put yourself first. Because if you stay with that man, that woman, oh, I love them. What does that say about you? You letting them constantly disrespect you. You're showing them that you don't respect yourself, and that you put their inconsistent over your self-respect and your self-worth. That's what you're showing somebody. Now, this isn't the case for everybody, but I'm not speaking on those cases right now. We speaking on what I'm talking about, the cases we talking about right now. More, I don't need more, but if it is too much, I can always go in with some powder, soften it up. Yeah, prioritize yourself, please, and thank you. Because people care about themselves and they will do whatever, especially if you're showing that they can step all over you. People don't care. Not to say it like that, but people don't care. That's one thing I had to learn. Not everybody cares. There will be people who care, but don't expect everybody to care as much as you about everything that you care about. It's just not gonna happen. Please, please, please stop trying to fit in the box of the person you're trying to date. Okay? That's not you. That's not you. Stop it. Because after a while, how long are you gonna be able to hold up that persona? If they don't like you, if you feel like they're not gonna like you for who you are, why are you trying to be with them? I like someone I can feel comfortable around. So, like I said, do not try to put yourself in the box of the person you're trying to date. It's not worth it. And you will ultimately feel tired and feel like you can't do everything you want. And it's exhausting. I speak from experience. It's exhausting trying to fit into shoes that aren't yours or shoes that belong to somebody else. Move on. Don't do all that. Just move on. That person's not for you. 8 billion people in the world. Move on. Shoot, let me look. One moment, y'all. The next topic is don't expect somebody to be the person that you need when you aren't even the person that you need. Like, I don't know how to word it, but like, what I'm saying is if you can't do the things that you want brought to the table, don't ask somebody to do the same. Don't do that. Or even if you can't do the things that you want brought to the table, if you can't support what you want brought to the table, if like say you want your wife to cook, if you're not supporting or doing your job, why are you expecting her to cook? If you're not taking her serious, oh, why are you expecting that girlfriend, that wife to cook? You're not doing your job. Do not expect, and that goes for women as well. You want your boyfriend to get you things, but you're not making his life easier, and you're not adding anything to it. You're not adding anything nice or supporting your person, man or woman, to do what you want them to do or do what you need them to do. You're not being that support. You're not embodying that yourself. So you can't expect somebody to do what you want or expect them to be a certain way when you're not even that way. How you want a charismatic, optimistic man or woman and you don't take criticism, you're not charismatic at all. Like, you're not optimistic, you very close-minded. Doesn't make sense. Like, why would you even set yourself up like that? Like, I'm gonna need people to start being a little more self-aware. Self-aware, for sure. If you need therapy, please go to therapy. Please. Y'all need to be self-aware. Self-aware, please. Please be self-aware. Because a lot of y'all be like, oh, he hurt me, so I'm gonna go out and hurt other people, or this is just how I am. So I'm gonna go break another boy's heart. I'm gonna go break another girl's heart. Why? Why are you doing that? Go get you some help. Okay? Stay inside. Don't be no hoe. Don't do none of that. Stay inside. Please stay inside. Because just because you got done dirty does not mean that You have to go outside and do the same as somebody else. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you, just because you're hurt, why would you go out and cause somebody the pain that you said that you don't ever want to feel again? Why be a villain when you could stay inside, read them self-help books, go to therapy, even if therapy is too expensive, because therapy is expensive. I've been to therapy, and that thing does get expensive after a while. Um, it does get expensive. So I understand not going to therapy, or you being scared to go to therapy because of people's situations and things that they've been through in therapy. But therapy is all about finding that person that you're comfortable to talk to. Not all therapists are good therapists, but yeah, please go to therapy. If you can go to therapy, go to therapy, and if you can't, get on your Zoom. Get on your Zoom. There are plenty of free places that will help you heal. It's plenty of places that will help you. I promise there's plenty of places that will help you. There's plenty. Plenty. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Actually, no, it's fine. I with a nice little brush, get you right. And you don't have to do this for the entire face, but it's nice. I can't lie, it is nice. You don't have to use too much powder. I'm probably gonna put more powder on top of this only because this is my blush brush. So let me do my blush real quick. Yeah, that's really the end of Girl Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I enjoyed y'all being here. This will be a series. So please, please, please send in things you want me to talk about, things you want my views on. I will make a video about just like suggestions that you guys want me to do. As suggestions, questions, the whole yard. But just the makeup I do. I will come back with final results. Alright, everybody, and this is the final look. I'm gonna give y'all a little close up, and I am going to thank you guys for tuning in. Is she gorgeous? Like, hello. Hello. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look. We had a little malfunction with the lash. We're not gonna talk about it, but we look good. And thank you so much for coming to my Girl Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I could be helpful. And I hope that you enjoy watching me do my makeup, because makeup is so therapeutic and healing. This, like I said, this will be a series, so you will see more makeup looks. I'll probably try to get into things that are more extensive, maybe. If y'all like the short videos, let me know. Like I said before, please comment down below what topics you'd like to see me talk more about, and let me know if you just plain up disagree with what I was talking about. Simple as that. Let me know your opinions. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video with another vibe. Diamonds on her arms, diamonds in her ears. She even wear that diamonds for a year. I'm trying to treat you